Even before that first cry echoes through the delivery room, the financial system is already in place, ready, waiting, and shaping a newborn's future. While the world watches the fireworks of the market, the real revolution is happening beneath the surface, in the plumbing, CUSIP codes, custody ledgers, and silent back-end systems. The 401k didn't just open the door to the market, it rewired finance itself, creating automatic, unstoppable demand that permanently reshaped how capital flows through the system. Imagine this. Even before a child takes their first step, they already own assets, assigned at birth and held in custody, invisible yet undeniably real. Every U.S. security, stocks, bonds, even municipal debt carries a CUSIP, a 9-character code that quietly tracks who owns what, where it moves, and how it settles throughout the financial system. From their very first breath, a child isn't just a person. They're already an account, quietly holding CUSIP-tagged assets in a system they can't see or control. BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street already control trillions in assets, and with birth-based accounts, their hold on the market will become absolute. Identity, automatic accounts, state seeding, index defaults, and centralized custody. These elements are beginning to come together, forming a single, seamless financial architecture. When millions of people hold the exact same assets through the same custodial systems, the market no longer feels like a collection of individual choices. It begins to look more like one vast, distributed national balance sheet. Digital tokens are changing the game, bringing real-time ownership, policies enforced by code, and direct identity links, all without relying on traditional custody gatekeepers. From the moment of birth, tokenized accounts ensure financial participation isn't a reward. It's a fundamental right, woven into the very fabric of economic citizenship. When assets become programmable and tied to your identity, policy shifts from debate to code, visible, embedded, and enforced automatically. Birth-based accounts finally clear finance's oldest barrier, getting people through the door. From the moment someone is born, they're automatically included. No decisions to make, no paperwork, just seamless entry into the system. Ownership isn't something earned over decades anymore. It's granted from the moment they're born, reshaping how children understand money, markets, and their role in the economy. When every citizen holds a visible stake in the market, its fluctuations are no longer distant or theoretical. They become deeply personal, politically charged, and impossible to overlook. Forget about P/E ratios for a moment. The real engine of the markets is the relentless, automated flow of capital into equities, built right into the system itself. Disrupt the default allocations or funding flows even a little, and the whole financial equilibrium collapses faster than any earnings report can explain. Whoever sets the defaults, controls the rails, and defines the system is the one who ultimately decides who benefits from capital compounding. One day, this shift won't arrive with fanfare or debate. It will simply become the air we breathe, noticed only in hindsight. Imagine this. Instead of funding universal basic income through taxes, it's seeded at birth, tied to your state-linked financial identity from day one. The headlines are just a performance. Behind the scenes, in the quiet of the delivery room, the real story unfolds. Infrastructure being carefully assembled. Out of sight, but never out of reach. The moment a child is born, a CUSIP-linked account is quietly created, preloaded with assets, and placed under the care of institutional custodians. Long before their first word, they've already entered the financial system. Consider the CUSIP, a 9-digit code that identifies every U.S. security. When a share changes hands, the actual transfer takes place quietly inside the DTC's vault, out of sight and absent from the headlines. When 401k plans auto-enroll workers into target date funds, they don't just invest. They channel trillions into passive index strategies, distorting price discovery and inflating asset values regardless of underlying fundamentals. The architecture is already taking shape. Don't get left in the dark. Follow Smoke and Mirrors on Substack to uncover the deeper insights behind what's being built.